subscribe. Tariq Radio. Watch and subscribe.
How are you guys doing? Let me give you a round of applause. How's everybody doing? I'm here. Yes, I am. I did my main broadcast earlier on YouTube, but I'm still here. I'm here. Many of y'all thought I probably wasn't coming on, but I'm here. We're doing a late night tap in as we always do. And before we get started, y'all know I got to shout out some of the regulars in here. Real quick, if you don't mind, let me give some shout outs to Miss Melanin Magic. Let's give it up for more melanin. FBA said, OGT Black, Just Me, Zuri, Panamera, Brother Sean, Cornbread, Conceited, Dustin, what's your name, beloved? Deandra, Rhonda, Lilo Me, Sweets, Ty Powell, Michi God, Slim, The Black Receipt, Miss Stephanie, Michelle, Nicety Girl, Brother Arthur in the building, 666, and the Tethanator. And Grinds TV. Shout out to Grinds TV. Man, oh yeah, the Tethanator. That's funny. The Tethanator. But listen, so look, what we're talking about, because a lot of us are talking about the Joy Reid getting the boot. We talked about that. I talked about that earlier. Other people are talking about it. That's a hot topic. Shout out to Wani. Wani's in the building. Everybody give a round of applause to our good sister Wani. Well, listen, a hot topic is Joy Reid, and I want to go even deeper. Family, want to go deeper with this thing. Want to go deeper. Is are more Democrat shills like Joy Reid, because she's a Democrat shill, are more Democrat shills going to get the boot from the DNC? Now let's look at this. This is heavy because the DNC didn't deliver. Well, the black shills didn't deliver. A lot of them didn't deliver. So they paid a lot of money, as we saw when Kamami was running. They were throwing out just billions of dollars trying to get Kamala Harris to win, and a lot of that money was directed at the black community. They were directing a lot of those resources to target us. Now, if they would have given us reparations, or as I like to say, freedmen's compensations, if they would have given us reparations, they could have, they could have done good with that money. They could have did the right thing with that money. They'd still be in power. Should have been a no-brainer. But they wanted to engage in benign neglect. They wanted to sit here and blatantly ignore us. They wanted to give money to their bought and paid for shills they paid them to kind of shut us up and to keep us in line. And they spent a lot of money on black entertainers, the Cardi B's, the Megan Thee Stallions, the Glorillas, Beyonce. Oh, they just threw money out there for entertainment, but we were too sophisticated for that. We were not going for that. And we let them know, if you don't deliver them tangibles like we said, we're going to make you crash and burn. And they thought, well, we got all of these bought and paid for Negroes set up. We got Joy Reid over here. We got Roland Martin's fat jelly sandwich eating ass over there. We got Angela Rye over here. We got Jasmine Crockett over there. So they thought they had everything set up. Yeah, we got our social media Democrat shills, our little sassy shills who curse those old grassroots Negroes out every night. Oh, we got it locked down. It's a no-brainer. And yeah, that didn't work. It didn't work. So now Trump is in office and he's getting revenge. He's chopping off heads. They done dug into the money bag to see where the money was going. They're exposing everything, exposing everybody, putting everything on Front Street, and boy, the DNC is mad, y'all. They're mad. So the first thing, and we knew this was going to happen, the first people who were going to go were some of those main high-paid Democrat shills, like the Joy Reids. They're like, oh, she's going to have to go, and some of the others are going to have to go too. From what I understand, there have been others, other black Democrat pundits that's been let go, from what I'm understanding. So it's going to get bad for them. Now, why are they going to get chopped up? Why are they going to get kicked up out of there? Why are they going to get put out of their positions? Well, number one, they failed to deliver that black vote. You didn't deliver that black vote like you were supposed to. A significant amount of black people said, no, we're good. And these Democrat flunkies and shills, their job was to maintain black loyalty and black enthusiasm. But the data has shown, they done sat back and did the data crunching, and they showed that these people were absolutely useless. They didn't move the needle like they were supposed to. Also, while they're getting the boot, that shame and guilt strategy, that actually backfired. See, that old Democratic playbook, it relies on shaming black voters who question the party's agenda. Notice every time we would say, hey man, what's up? How come they're not giving us tangibles? Oh, y'all niggas sound like MAGA. Y'all sound like MAGA. You gonna vote for Trump? Just say you gonna vote for Trump. That was their whole technique to try to shame us, and MAGA shame, to falsely claim we were MAGA. Oh, y'all want to be on the white man plantation? Just say that. And Joy Reid, she was a part of that whole thing. And also, um, if you don't want Kamala, y'all misogynistic. Y'all don't want the black woman to win. Y'all hate on black women. Remember that nonsense? If we don't vote for a Hindu bedwench, we don't like black women. That backfired tremendously because of the delineation movement. See, the delineation movement was a wild card that they did not expect, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't expect that. I'm telling you, I want to let y'all know how the FBA grassroots threw a boomerang on their ass. They did not expect that. We were like, no, black woman where? Black woman who? If we see a black woman, we'll respect one, but not Kamala. Is the black woman standing behind her? Who are you talking about? She's not FBA. So that whole thing of them trying to shame us into accepting Kamala Harris as a sister girl, that backfired tremendously. You dig? And then Trump jumped on it. Well, Kamala, I didn't know if she was black. Um, is she black? Is she in? I don't know. He jumped on it. Oh, they were big mad when Trump jumped on it. She's Hindu. I don't think she's black. So when Trump jumped on this shit, they were like, oh my God. So that whole thing, if we questioned them, we were Russian bots, and we'd start talking about our reparations, and they tried to shame us with the like rolling. With Trump, Trump ain't Trump ain't gonna get y'all no reparations. So what you talking about? What shit? Y'all ain't either. So shit. So what are you talking about? Y'all ain't giving up nothing. Wait, see, what you got to do? Did you form a plebiscite? Did you get a? Did y'all form a super PAC? And all, no, they tried that whole running us in circles game, and that backfired. We ain't doing all that shit. We're not doing that running in circles game. That was another con game that they tried to run on us, and it failed. That whole get y'all running on a treadmill. So if you want reparations, you got to meet with the Congressional Black Caucus. You got to meet with the NAACP. You got to go to the Boulay brunch. You got to meet with Hillary Clinton. And then did you meet with Nancy Pelosi? Just all of that running in circles. Damn it, no. These damn illegal immigrants didn't meet with Nancy Pelosi. These immigrants didn't go to the Boulay brunch. They mosey across the border and there's money waiting on them. They didn't jump through all them damn hoops. So yeah, that jumping through hoop shit, that ain't working either. All of this stuff was backfiring on them because we saw them do all of these things for these other groups with ease. You're not going to have these people get priority benefits. Y'all just throwing money at them. And now we see that it's more money than we even imagined. With this Doge thing, I mean, good freaking grief. It was an endless supply of money being thrown at these people while they're telling us to form a plebiscite. You got to get a super PAC. You got to get a meeting. Then you got to go ahead and get a group. And you got to get 12 elders of Zion. Just all of this bullshit that they told us we got to do that backfired on them. All of that stuff backfired on them. That's why they're getting the boot, and more of them are getting the boot. Another reason they're getting the boot, family, is because their white paymasters realize something that we've been telling them. We've been trying to tell them this. These Democrat shills ain't got no influence over the black grassroots. Let's be real. And I know some of the Democrat folks are listening. None of your shills and bootlicks got no real sway or influence over the grassroots. Everybody now knows that you're a bunch of flunkies, do boys, and yes men, and you work actually against us. Y'all not really representing us. Running down here to shame us and talk crazy at us, that's not no real movement. That's controlled opposition. These people have zero influence over the black voter base. The newer black voter base. I'm not talking about the old scared Negroes who got one foot in the grave and one foot at a bingo game, who don't want nothing messing up their Medicaid. They don't want none of their medicine prices going up. I ain't talking about them because they about to tune up out of here. I'm talking about the new voter base. There's a younger generation of black voters. They're less loyal to the Democrat Party than the previous generation. See, the civil rights generation, they feel like they have to have this unwavering loyalty because they gave them the civil rights bill. So a lot of the older black people just feel obligated. That's why they always drive the civil rights shit home. They're doing stuff on the Edmund Pettus Bridge and all of that. They used to wheel out John Lewis all the time. So they would pander to the old voting block with the civil rights stuff. Well, you know this, John Lewis and the people got their ass whooped for you to vote now. Ooh, they sure did. I got to go out here and do the right thing. And, that don't work no more. Not with the new generation. Not with the new generation. So now it's like, hey, where's those tangibles? Where are the tangibles? Yeah, them rolling out Al Sharpton, when they roll him out, it's a nothing burger. Sharpton ain't connecting with the new generation. They look at him as an old Negro with a perm. They don't look at him as somebody to follow. They don't no the younger generation, they don't take Sharpton seriously. Yeah. And the people like him seriously. Not that I'm just beating up on Sharpton, but come on now. It's a new day. And a lot of brothers are moving away from the party. A lot of polling data is showing that there's a significant drop in black male support for the Democrats. And instead of really reaching out to black men for real, they did some last minute stuff with Kamala at the last minute when they saw how bad she was losing. They tried to do a black male thing, which was all cap. It was all staged. It wasn't a real. It became real staged. They got this fake black male outreach, and we can tell it was staged. They had it was down in Atlanta, and they had Kamala Harris talking to some quote black men, and they might have been tethers. She's up here talking to them about her collard green recipe. Like, stop it. Yes, when I make my greens, I put vinegar in them, and they like vinegar. Ooh, that sounds so good. Like, stop it. Come on, that ain't no black male outreach. Those are strategically placed sambos, and we ain't going for it. And also, a lot of black men who asked questions and said, hey, what about our families? We need tangibles. What about our businesses? As foundational Black American men, we need resources for businesses and things to raise our families. And other resources that were deprived from us deliberately. Y'all misogynistic. Y'all listen to the black woman. They tried to do a fake gender divide, and we didn't go for that. We did not go for that fake gender divide. I was so glad that black men and black women on the grassroots were standing together against the nonsense, because there was a lot of sisters who weren't rocking with no damn Kamala Harris. And that was another thing, man. The Democrats and their shills, they overestimated their ability to control the social media narratives. See, the legacy media people like Joy Reid and all those people, they thought they were good because they were clicked in with the white people. But here's the thing. Social media has decentralized information, so there's not one person from the top telling people what to say online. Online is like the Wild Wild West to a certain degree, you see. So it's easier for a grassroots movement to pop up online because everything is decentralized. Yeah, even though they get their bought and paid for shills to go out here and try to put as much misinformation out as possible. Yeah, and because there's so much independent black media now and so many independent black media voices on Twitter, on YouTube, and others, we were able to expose the Democrats and their failures in real time. When they come through with bullshit, we hit you right up, letting them know how full of it they were. We let you know in real time how their information is pandering and it's not really giving any tangible benefits. We were letting you know what the con game was in real time. So the BS wasn't allowed to set in at no point on anybody. We were calling it out in real time. So they weren't used to that. So the Democratic Party now, they realize that the old media figures, they no longer control the conversation, and they're basically redundant with the nonsense. People see them for the frauds they are. So again, when you roll out the Joy Reids and the other Democrat flunkies, everybody's already booing. Yeah. And also, instead of giving us our damn tangibles, like I said earlier, they were courting the Latino vote. The Latinos and immigrants, they were trying to flood them in here so they can give them IDs immediately so they can be able to vote. And we saw all of the resources they were giving them while telling us at the same time they don't have anything. And then what happened was those immigrants came over here and start voting for Trump. Those Latinos and Asians and all those people, they came over here. Yeah, they got their IDs and started running to vote for Trump. Remember, we've had people call up here, Somalians and all of these people, immigrants call up here talking about they voted for Trump. Yeah. So everything was backfiring on these people. Yeah. It was backfiring on them, and that's good. Because basically, man, these people are one trick ponies. The Democrats, they are one trick damn ponies. They get their pundits out here to do their one trick. They only know to talk about race from a fear tactic standpoint. Well, the Republicans are going to get you if you don't vote for us. That's really their only trick. Their only trick is, hey, if you don't vote for us, Trump is going to have you picking cotton. Trump is going to have you back in Jim Crow, and he's a Nazi. And Elon Musk, they're going to have you guys sharecropping, and they're going to get rid of Black History Month. All that, no, we didn't buy it. We weren't going for it. And as we see, it didn't happen. In fact, Trump has been doing chess moves on these people. Trump is up here doing bigger symbolic gestures than they are, because all of them do symbolic gestures, but Trump's symbolic gestures are better than theirs. And that's the thing. So now when the Democrats come along trying to do a symbolic gesture, we're really looking at them side eyed. We're like, no, we already got the symbolic stuff. We are going to need tangibles from you. But Trump gave a symbolic gesture. That's cool, but we didn't ask for that. We wanted some tangibles. He just beat you to the symbolic gesture, and that's cool. Thanks for the acknowledgement. And hell, we'll give him credit. Even he acknowledged our lineage. You understand? If the Democrats do a symbolic gesture, they use a symbolic gesture with no tangibles and then throw a bunch of bullshit on top of it. So yeah, they'll give us a Black History statue, but it'll be a statue of goddamn Lil Nas X. You know? Yeah. They do stuff like that. You see, they'll throw the bullshit on top of it. Remember when they had the Juneteenth celebration, the Democrats last June? What they have up there? They had Biden up there looking like a damn zombie. They done drugged him, look like he's standing up there grinning. He don't know what was going on. I think Kurt Franklin was performing. Um, Kamala Harris there with Doug, she all clapping off beat, and Billy Porter sitting up there with some damn goddess twist and a damn sundress on, kissing on Biden. Just weird as hell. Weird as damn hell, man. And ain't none of that got nothing to do with no damn Juneteenth. So yeah, if they do some symbolic gesture, they gonna load it with bullshit. We had enough. That one trick pony shit is out. It's out. It's done. They lost all credibility with black audiences. All of these Democratic shills, they have zero credibility. Zero. Many of us will become more politically independent. We're tuning out the Democratic pundits. They just offer empty rhetoric. We ain't having people talk to us any kind of damn way. We're not doing that. And now the DNC, they're like, well, damn it, since these black folks ain't listening to these Negroes, why are we paying them? Yeah? That's how they're looking at it now. They're like, why are we paying these people all this money? Ain't nobody listening to them. See? We're making it bad on these people. And the DNC, they're gonna start getting rid of the dead weight. Yeah, there's gonna be financial cutbacks and the whole shebang. Why you think Jasmine Crockett is out here with them bundles flowing? Her days might be numbered politically. She's out here doing the sister girl thing. I think uh, her being sassy and sister girlish, that's backfiring. That ain't working for her. People are looking at her as being a buffoon, low key. Yeah, that type of thing ain't working. That's their new strategy. Just to throw the younger, meaning younger. I think she's in her 40s, younger than like Maxine Waters, because you can't put Maxine Waters out there no more. So they're going to get the Jasmine Crockett's and people like that who can sister girl it up. And I think they're using her a lot because they've been real hush hush about her lineage. I think she might have an FBA lineage. I haven't heard anything otherwise. So I think that's why they're bringing her out because all of the other ones, we're kind of seeing what the deal is with them. They ain't from the lineage. So they're really putting Jasmine out there a lot. And I do have questions because I've seen her in that lace front out, and that lace front it looks real dry sometimes. And I'm like, where's her family from? I've seen that lace front look real, real sketchy on some days. I've questioned what her background was. That lace front was looking real crooked on a couple of occasions. But the thing is, these folks are no longer needed as attack dogs. See, because these people, their job was to basically attack us and attack independent black thinkers, those of us who are really stumping for the community and want to see the community get tangibles. That's why they've been attacking people like me relentlessly. And that doesn't work. That just kind of builds up my credibility. Having these folks attack me nonstop. You don't attack people who are not effective. You see? And also, they're mad at me because of the delineation movement. They blame me because I was a heavy proponent of us delineating, and that has kicked them in the ass because what they did was get a bunch of tethers and put them in certain positions, and they were cultivating and grooming these tethers for these positions for years, and we've nullified their asses. The minute they come out here talking about what we don't need to get and we shouldn't get that and we need to stop begging, we're asking the question, where the hell is your family from? And then when we start digging and we start to see some Bammy, some curry, or some foo-foo, you're delegitimized. So we've delegitimized all of their tether pundits like Joy Reid. We've delegitimized these people. And I'm telling you, they have strategically put tethers in all of these damn positions. Kamala Harris, tether, Barack Obama, tether, damn near all of the Congressional Black Caucus, tether fest, and they're useless to Black society. because of the delineation movement. It's the black grassroots that's calling the shots right now. And they hate it because we're so on code, they cannot move us from that. You're not going to shame us from that because now we have collective self esteem. See, you can shame people who don't really have no self esteem. Shut up, nigga, you vote. All these civil rights bills that we done did for you, you vote. And you vote like you never voted for four. You better get out there and vote. What you want? You want a fascist in office? Don't worry about no tangibles. We ain't got time for that. You're going to be picking cotton now. You want to pick cotton? We're like, man, shut the hell up. We ain't voting for nothing unless there's some tangibles at the end of it. And get your tether ass out here because I don't want you representing me. You dig? So that's where we are with it. So yeah, a lot of these people are going to get the walking papers.